Hey, it's your fertility goddess Rhonda here again, here with another metaphysical tip and trick to help you improve your metaphysical life. So what we're going to do now is we're going to begin our Love Magick Series for those of you trying to bring your twin flame to you. And notice I said twin flame as opposed to a soulmate. A lot of people will try to manifest their soulmate, not realizing that the soulmate relationship is the Romeo-Juliet, crisis-filled, drama-filled relationships. Typically, issues that we've carried over with that person from another lifetime. And these issues were unresolved then, and they remain unresolved now. So you could have been with someone, you love that person very much, and they profess to love you very much, but you couldn't make it work. There was always the drama and the crises or other people getting involved, and no matter what you did, it didn't work out and you had to end it, or they ended it. And so now you might feel at a loss. Well, don't. Be glad that that's over, and let's move on into your twin flame energy, the person who's going to have synchronistic energy that is in harmony with your energy. You grow together and love together in peace and harmony and joy. And that's what we're going to try to bring to you through this series. Now, before we actually get into this particular segment, I need to talk to you for a moment about etheric weaving, and later on down the line I'll do a whole series on weaving energy. But for now, I'm just going to give you a quick introduction, since we will be weaving during this segment. Now, this is the actual brand name, Etheric Weaver. I don't believe that's actually crystal. I believe it's glass, and it's been infused with 7 rays of colors, and they have different kinds with different colors on them. I just happen to like the 7 rays. It's wrapped in copper. Copper is the second highest conductor of electricity, and when we're sending out our energy, we are sending out a form of electricity, so it will enhance and magnify the power of your energy. Now, these little doodads, this is a Vajra. Vajras cut through any obstacles to things that you're trying to do. So by combining their energy with the power of your pendulum, it'll cut through those obstacles so that the power that you're trying to project out can flow more freely and help you to manifest things better. And the fact that they're made from meteorite means that they flew through space and carry all that wonderful cosmic energy. I usually use these for heavy-duty healings and cleansings and things like that. And you can Google these, find them online. There's plenty of them online. They can be a little costly, but that's okay. They come in different sizes and different price ranges. But for those of you who don't have an etheric weaver, you can do the same work with just a regular pendulum. If you don't have a whole bunch of pendulums, some people like myself collect them and they have all different kinds on them. If you only have one, or you can only get one, I suggest that you get a quartz crystal one, because quartz contains all colors, all of the planetary energies, and get one that also combines an amethyst, because the amethyst represents Jupiter, and Jupiter expands everything, so it can greatly expand your power and the power of your tool that you're working with. So now that you've got your little basic intro into etheric weaving, let's go ahead and get started with this lesson. So the first thing that we're going to do is we take a piece of paper, and you can see I used pink paper because to me pink represents love. Pink and green, they represent Venus to me, that loving energy. But you go ahead and use the color that represents love to you. Whatever that color is, just go ahead and roll with it, because everything needs to be custom to you. And as you can see on this paper, I just made a little stick figure, and I put me underneath it, and you can see that I surrounded it with wording. And the words that I surrounded it with are love of life, love of self, divine confidence, and divine happiness. Why? Because when we lose a relationship, we also lose some of the positive feelings and energies that we might typically have. If someone has left us, we might have lost our self-confidence, we might have lost our feeling of beauty or sexuality or allure. We might have lost our happiness. Whatever it is that you feel that you've lost, that you need to restore, those are the words that you're going to surround yourself with. I just chose these because, you know, it's typical for you to feel that you've lost when you lose someone. You can be depressed, so I have love of life. Or you might not be feeling very confident or very beautiful, so we've got divine confidence, divine beauty, or divine happiness. Whatever it is that you want to bring back into your life, those are the words that you're going to surround your paper with. So, let's begin. Now, the first step in weaving is actually unweaving. So what that means is we're going to unweave the damage that was done in the past relationship that you might be feeling. You know, when we lose a relationship and we're feeling sad and we're feeling depressed, that causes soul wounds. And so we need to go ahead, remove that negative energy, heal up those soul wounds, and start to get our sense of self back. And the way that we do that is we will be using our pendulum in a counterclockwise position to unweave it. So why do we need to do that first? Because you don't want to try to bring in a fresh love, especially a beautiful twin flame, when you're harboring all these negative energies. Those energies need to go. It's like you don't want to put your clean clothes on top of dirty laundry or mix clean dishes and dirty dishes. We want to first take out the trash, get rid of all that negativity, and then we can bring in that wonderful, divine, loving feeling back to us. So holding your pendulum over your page, you're going to start it in a counterclockwise position. Just give it a swing. And it's a lot easier if you put your elbows on the table. I'm not doing that because it will shake my camera, and I'm the only one here and I can't fix it. So I'm just going to go ahead and hold my arms up. Get it going really well in the counterclockwise direction, and then just let it go. You don't have to keep swinging it. That's not necessary. The pendulum will take over, and as it's going, you're going to let it go on its own until it stops. Your intentions that you are putting into it is that you are removing and healing and unweaving from you all of the past damage and negative emotions from your past relationship or relationships. Just keep that in mind and watch it unweave. And you'll actually feel the energy going through you. You might feel things leaving. You might feel starting like you're charging up, or energy or things are leaving from your heart chakra. It all translates in an individual way. So I can't say exactly how it will translate for you, but chances are you will feel something happening inside of you. And you're going to go ahead and let it keep swinging. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop this because I've done unweaving and weaving, and it can swing in one direction for like 45 minutes depending on the extent of how much it needs to empty out. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop it there, but you go ahead and continue to do it until it stops. That means it's done for that moment. And now once you've gotten that done, now we put the pendulum back over the piece of paper, and now we get it going in the clockwise direction, because now we are weaving in all those things that we're trying to bring back to ourselves. Our love of self, our happiness, our confidence in ourselves, our sexuality, our sensuality, all those things that you feel you may have lost, we are now weaving it back in. So get it going, get a good start of it going, and then just let it swing on its own. You don't have to keep swinging it. It will keep going until, let it just keep going till it stops on its own. You will be amazed at how good this feels as this energy courses through you. I wish I could just sit here and do this all night, but I can't, alas. Anyway, so this is how you weave in the energies so that you are going to now seek your twin flame, but from a positive, energetic space, instead of a space where you're feeling sad or feeling a loss of your power or your loss of beauty, whatever negative emotions that you may be harboring. First we unweave it out of you and heal you up, and then we weave in all these wonderful energies so that by the time we meet your twin flame, you will be good to go with a happy and positive energetic output. So this has been your fertility goddess Rhonda here with another metaphysical tip and trick to help you improve your metaphysical life. Next week we'll start our love talisman, but for this week I'd like you to try to practice that every day, or at least until you're really starting to feel good. You know, if this has been a pattern of bad relationships or relationships with a series of soulmates from multiple lifetimes, you might be feeling kind of bogged down and just ready to give up. Don't. We're going to get rid of this for you, but you didn't get this way overnight, so it might take a few rounds. Others of you, your last breakup might not have meant that much to you, so you could do this once and you're good to go. But for those of you that have to keep doing it, that's okay. Just do it until you're feeling really good and you'll be ready to project out those loving vibrations that will bring love to you. So again, this is your fertility goddess Rhonda. Thank you so much for watching. Please visit my website at www.healinghanagoddess.com, where you can book an appointment with me and we can figure your love life out together. Thank you so much. Please share this with a friend. Namaste.